Alright, wicked! Let's pump up a little bit of development action here. Open up our Skirbyut and speech chat and all that. And our YouTube chat and our Skibbity Beep Bop chat. Matchbox AR, get that loading. Sorry about the yarn. Alright, so beep bop beep bop beep bop beep boop. Okay, let's poop out that chat. That chat has been pooped. Hey, Potassium, how's it going? My music's way too loud. Did I crank it up? There we go. Guess I can turn it down on my headphones too. Alright. Weekend complete. Monday loading. That's good. Could always be better. If you reach the point where nothing in your life could be better, I think you're done. It's like, if you're so blissfully, amazingly happy, it's all downhill from there. It's good that life could be better. Sorry. No more yawning. Yawning, done. Stop. Okay. Alright. Previously, in hours 1 and 2 of our 1 hour game. Alright, let's see here. I think I actually know exactly where I'm at, but I'm just going to double check. So we'll start up the old preview mode.
I might have gone on a mass genocide in Skyrim.
Nice. Alright, searching for surfaces. There we go, we found a surface. We put the boxes in. They should work. Come on. Whoa. Oh, there they are. Oh yeah, it worked. So now we need to be able to tap the boxes and show which one you're looking at. So I don't know if I want to just do, you can tap on the box, or you tap to open the box that is in the center of the, like have a target pointing at them. Oops. Guess we'll have to experiment with that a little bit. Wait, I said I was done yawning. Ah. Apparently I was done yawning until the next yawn. Alright, so let's go into the Matchbox controller. We're going to slide the preview out of the way here. Nice. Are essential NPCs considered, like, is a shop owner an essential NPC? Wow. Alright, so in my update phase, that's weird. There we go. So I've got this touch stuff, and then I switch the game state. So we've got a checkbox tap. Let's just keep going with that.
Casio said, and yes, I know I felt weird.
Yeah. Well, better in Skyrim than in the real world. So I do have a thing that says open up to the boxes. So let's do a quick, we've got a box controller. There it is. So I'm going to just for giggles create a method here called open up. And we're just going to go transform find, and I normally wouldn't do this, but again, we're just going to find the lid, and then we're going to set that active. Oh no, transform find dot transform dot
Casio.
game object.
Only 312 hours on PC.
Okay, so if I'm lucky, that line of code there should make it so when I tap the screen, 312 hours. That's like me in Terraria. Oh my god, I have so much time sunk into that silly game. Alright, let's pull this over so you can see it. So I should be able to tap on the boxes and have the lids disappear, but that does not look like it's happening. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into the Matchbox controller, and we're going to tell it to stop right here.
Casio said, I've got bored PUBG.
Holy crow. Okay, so it's not hitting the checkbox tap. Oh. Let's try that again. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, it says our collider is null. Come on, collider. Null again. Okay, so what this says to me is that something is wrong with the box that I've set up. Oh. Okay, so okay, so the box here is set to static, which is not good. The lid is set to static, which is not good. And the spawner is not. Okay, so let's reactivate this guy and apply that. Oh, and I'm supposed to do that all outside of... And now it has two box controllers on it. Which is weird. Okay, so I just want a box collider on this. And that looks way too huge, so we're going to bring that down a bit. That seems about right.
Anyways, I'm going to lay down for a few hours and I'll talk to y'all later, Nico.
All right, thanks for stopping by, Potassium. Get some rest.
Epic Bell knows where their towel is at.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Epic Val.
Don't panic. Epic Bell is following.
All right, so yeah, I'm just setting up this box here. That looks like a good hit zone for it. Let's try that again. So we're going to apply this back to the prefab, and then I'm going to hide it, and we're going to start it up again one more time, but this time with feeling. Okay, so we're waiting for it to find the surface. There we go. We've got some space on the surface. It's really reflective over there, which is the part of the problem. But okay, and then if I tap on a box, is it doing anything? Come on, guys. All right, let's attach this to Unity again and see what it's getting. There we go. Okay, so first let's check the input mouse position. It says negative 121.5. And it's coming up with a null collider. So it could be the preview. It could be something with the preview. But interesting. So let's just sit back here, and I'm going to stop this here. We're going to stop that there. And what I'm going to do here is I'm also going to debug draw ray. And we're going to use the camera.main.transform.position. And the direction should be, oh, actually we should just be able to pull this. Let's just do that. And maybe we'll so we should be able to draw a ray as our debug here. See, I don't see a way to draw a ray that's actually a ray. Like, why doesn't draw ray take a ray? It's bizarre. Oh, well, you know what we could do? Just a sec. Of course. This is why you wake up before you start coding in the morning, people. Alright, so let's just go ray equals this. Okay. And then we want ray dot origin, ray dot direction. All the tools are there, just have to use them. And then color dot red. Good. Okay. So that'll show us in debug mode where our ray is being drawn. Okay, so let's look for some surfaces here. Good. Tap there. Now we'll tap here. Tap here. See, I don't see anything being drawn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this again. We're going to attach it to Unity. And we're going to tap on one of these guys. Good. And then we're going to pause on this one because I think Collider is going to be null again. But the nice thing about that is now that we've had this debug draw ray, we should be able to switch over, in theory. And let's see where those rays are being drawn. Because I don't see anything anywhere. When we should be getting a ray from the camera there. Okay, so let's see what this ray says. It's at 0.100, negative 0.2. We've got a direction of negative 0.4, negative 0.4, 0.8. Ah, come on. This is not supposed to be this hard. I have used raycasting before. I swear I have. But I haven't used it in this preview mode, and I'm wondering if that's what it is. Let's go to the full resolution and see if that solves it, because it could be that I was operating at half resolution. Now this will probably be a lot slower. Hey, look at that. Hit Collider, Matchbox clone. It worked. So let's see, if I tap on this guy, that did not quite work. Okay, now I'm getting null colliders again. So weird. Okay, I'm going to turn off the debugging there, and I'm just going to try whacking it with a couple of rays here. Oh, there we go. See, I can get them open. I don't know why it's being so finicky, though. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to create our target. And we're just going to make it so that you tap anywhere on the screen to choose. Going from the camera through a screen point. Huh. Like, I wonder if the canvas is in the way or something. That's weird. Okay, so on the box controller, yeah, this just doesn't, it feels like it needs to be you tap on the box to open it. So I think what I need to do is just build it and test it built. Alright, where do I usually put those? Android, SDK, platform tools, and then we're just going to call this one Matchbox AR. Alright, and AR Core does not support multi-threaded rendering. There we go. Just cranking up the music a tiny bit. Not like super loud, but while it's building, we might as well listen to some music. Chat about our weekend. How was everyone's weekend? Fine? Not fine? Somewhat fine? Some other combination of words that doesn't include fine? Mine was fine. I don't even know if I have any meetings or anything today. I really should be checking this stuff. Twitter. No meetings. Let's check calendar though, double check. Nope, we're good. We're good. Alright, looks like it built, so let's go into here. I'm going to side load it. And I think I called it Matchbox AR. And it's thinking about it. It claims to have installed it. There it is. Alright. It's loading up. Unfortunately, you can't see this part because I don't have it on a preview, but I'm going to allow it. It says searching for surfaces. I found a surface. I'm going to tap on it. Box, box, box. Yeah, it's just the preview. The box tapping is working perfectly. Now I just have to make sure that it limits it to 2 items, but I don't know if you can see that there. But let me just see here. Yeah, so you can kind of see that. You can see the boxes on the ground there, and all the lids are open. So, all right. So it is just their preview mode is not fantastic. So I was worrying over nothing. Cool. Okay, well that's good to know. So now I know that so on box controller, we're gonna do a little trick here. So if so we're gonna create a new float that's called distance to camera equals 0. Nope, we don't even need that. We're just gonna call it distance to camera, and then we're gonna say dist to camera equals vector3.distance, and then camera.main.transform. Whoops. Dot position, comma, my transform dot position. We can go local position. Good. Okay, so we're going to check that distance. If the distance to camera is less than 0.1 float, then transform. Actually, let's set this up. So we're gonna just set up a game object called animal spawner, because we're gonna need that later anyway. That's where the animal shows up, and we're gonna set that equal to, because I don't want to use a find every time I need it, so actually, you know what? Let's not even do that. Let's just set it inside, and then we'll just say animal spawner dot set active So all we're going to do is we're going to do a quick check. If the distance to camera is too close, we're going to hide that animal. And then on this matchbox, we're going to set that in the box controller so that it's good. We'll apply that, and then we'll hide it again. So now, when I preview, so we're building a little bit of a plane there. Good. So we've got one. I'm going to load the boxes. So you can see the boxes are there. Now when I get really close to them, See that animal? That's supposed to be missing. That's supposed to be hidden. Oh. See, I really should just set the... I see what's happening is I'm not actually spawning my animals as... So let me see which one that is. That's the cat. He's on the lower left edge, I think. No, other side. Can't get in there. Rabbit. Rabbit. Okay, who's that? That's a duck. What am I looking at here? That's a cat for sure. Yeah, I think that's this guy. Okay, so let's just check and see when I get really close to that guy. Because let's make sure it's actually working, first of all. Huh. So the animal spawner doesn't seem to be activating and deactivating anyway. So I think we might need to just set these to position. Set them to the world position. And then in the Maxbox controller, we should have a instantiate. I say. So, so I could do all the children, or I could change it so that that thing is nested underneath. So let's just do it. Let's, alright, so that's probably going to mess up all of my positioning. Scan! Demon, scan like the wind! Alright, there we go. So I can still peek inside, so that isn't working. So let's get it close here. And we're going to attach this to Unity. Okay, so if I go to the next line here, My distance to camera is 0.3 at that point. What's my distance to camera now? Okay, so okay, it's working, but that distance is way too... Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to stop this. And on the original Matchbox, come on, you can do it. There we go. Alright, so on the original Matchbox, again, we're going to activate it. Our hide distance, let's set it to like 5 for now. Find me a surface there, Android. There we go. Okay. So if we look at that game object, did I remember to apply it to the rest of the things? Let's go for 10. Apply that. Clear it out. Okay, now let's have a look again. Oh, this is embarrassing. Okay, he's gone. So that's working. So if I get back to... Well, now he's not coming back ever. Okay, let's set that to 0.7. And we'll test it again. One more time, but this time with feeling. Nothing in the box. Pull it back. And let's see here. Okay, so it's good, it's good, it's good, it's good. Disappears right around there. Showing, hidden. You can see it on this screen right here. Showing, hidden. Showing, hidden. Showing, hidden. Okay, so we could probably even get it a little closer than that. So let's shoot for 0.4. Test it again. All right. Just playing with numbers. Okay, good. So I should look inside and see nothing. Perfect. An empty box. And then let's see when he comes back. Oh, he's already back. Closer, closer, closer. Gone. Further. Closer. Yeah, so that's good. Because if you're sitting at a table, you might want to like pop that one open. Oh yeah, and of course the tapping doesn't work in preview mode. But fine. That's working much better. Okay. Now the next thing I want is open animal height. So for now we're just going to go transform. Oh wait. There we go. Set active false. And then we also want our animal spawner dot local position equals and we're going to set up private vector 3. So this is going to be our initial animal position. So when we open it up, we're just going to set that right then. And we're also going to set private boolean. So that's just a true or false. And we're just going to call that box is open. Just so that we don't accidentally open the box twice. So there we go. If the box is if the box is closed, then we'll do all this stuff. And we'll make sure we set the box open to true. And good. So what this line is doing is I'm going to set the local position of the animal inside the box to a new height. So we're going to pop the lid off and have the animal come up. Now, ideally, eventually this is going to be animated, but for now, we're just going to hide the lid and pop the animal out, and he'll be just kind of floating there for a minute. All right. And so the open animal height will be 0.5 to start. Okay, so So hopefully we can make this work. Oh. There we go. Okay, we've got a surface. We're going to pop our boxes onto it. And then we're going to see if we can make it somehow pop one of those boxes open. You know what? Skip this. So let's just see here, because there is a preview. So what we're going to do is we're going to change it so that in the Unity editor, it's just going to go based on which direction we're pointing. So we're going to copy this up here. And we're going to create a new ray. And that ray dot origin equals camera main transform dot position. And that ray's direction equals camera dot main dot transform dot forward. So all we're going to do now is we're going to make it so that we're going to just use the camera straightforward, not where I'm tapping on the screen, because in preview mode, where I tap on the screen is affected by the resolution and by a whole bunch of other things. So we're just going to basically judge it based on the center point of the screen. Good. Alright, you groovy monkey, let's do this. Alright, that sort of worked. My lids didn't disappear though. Oh, that's weird. That shouldn't be animal spawner. That should be the lid. That's what that's supposed to be. And we'll just do that, and so we can do this inside this. So we're just going to look at that, and then we're going to drag that lid up to there if it ever refreshes. There we go. So let's drag the lid up into there. Good. We're going to set the open animal height to like 0.3. We'll lower it down a little bit. Pop. And then the matching one would be right here. Pop. Pop. Good. So now we need to shuffle them. So that'll work in editor and it should work in the real thing. Now the other thing we need to do is make sure that we are very good, very good, very good. Very good. Alright. Okay. Alright, so we want a private int called open boxes equals 0. And then when we tap on the box, and open boxes is less than 2. Okay, so we're going to do that same thing down here. You know what? We can actually pull some of this out. So we're just going to refactor a little bit here. So we're going to set our array up there. And then we can get rid of all this. Because really all we need to do is change the setup of the array based on each platform. And then all this can go in here. Now we don't have to keep redoing everything twice. Way to go, Ray! Alright, so. We got our origin, we got our direction, recast hit raise here, we got raise there, everywhere. Yeah. Okay, so queso. So once we spawn all of our boxes, there we go, then we want to shuffle them. Now, how am I tracking these? We got a new matchbox. Animal type. Okay. Okay, so, and then the next thing I want to do is in here, I want to have a public box controller. There we go. Okay, and then we want MB.controller equals MB.box.getComponent box controller. Good. So now we can access that controller a little bit more easily when we're doing searches. And the box controller, let's make this a public so that we can check if it's open if we need to. And we're also going to create a public void that's close. Let's just call them open and close, not open up and... So if it is open, we want to set it to closed. Set it back to the initial animal position, get rid of this, and true. Okay, so in the case of you get two wrong ones, yeah, if you get two wrong ones, then they'll reclose. So, and now we're going to check for match. So we're just going to iterate through each of the and we're going to have an animal. Oh, no, we want, what's it called here? Matchbox.animal type. Okay, so if so we're just going to set that to none to start off. So if boxes I dot controller dot box is open, if animal equals boxes I dot animal type. So all right, good. So, nope, this will work. This will work. I think this will work. Match equals true, and at the end we want to return match, else animal equals this. Okay. If check for match, okay, so if my open boxes equals 2 and check for match, no, let's do this. So if we've opened 2 boxes, then if check for match, else close open boxes. So there's a couple things we need to do here. So in our box controller, we need to have a public bool found match. So if we check for match, then there we go. So now we're only going to check through each of the boxes to see if it hasn't found its match yet. And that should shorten this a little bit. Mark open as matched. There we go. That sounds like a pretty descriptive function name. All right. So in this case, we're just going to go through the boxes again. Whoops. And if it's open and it hasn't found a match, then it has found its match now. Okay, close open boxes. We're going to do the same sort of thing, except on each of these, we're just going to tell the controller to close it. All right, that may have made a game out of this. We'll see. Oops. Played it and then unplayed it. Maybe it didn't register my stop. Good, it didn't. Alright, so. Okay, so if I open that one. Nope, I'm getting an error. What's my error? Open Up has no receiver. Oh, because I changed the name of Open Up. It should just be Open now. And that's why send message is so not good. Alright. Okay, so I open that one. Good. If I open this one, nothing happens. And now I can't open anymore. So what happened? Oh, we're starting at... I think? Because we're zero based, it won't... You open your first one, it becomes 1. You open your second one, it should become 2. Okay, we're going to attach that to Unity and we're going to restart. All right. Come on, don't jump around, just start. See, it's weird that, like, it's almost like open boxes is being set to 0 again somewhere. Oh, it is. Okay, so let's walk through here. Oh! Boxes has nothing in it. Okay, so let's just see here. Oh, well, that would help. I'm not actually adding them. Alright, that will help things considerably. So let's undo that. Let's change our thing back because it was less than 1. Good. Scanning, scanning. Maybe I have to actually let it. There we go. So if I open that, and then when I hit the second one, it should just close. Or not. Oh, that was weird. So that one's open, and it found a match. Okay. Let's play it back to here again. Open, yes. Found a match, yes. Open, no, no. Okay, so animals none. And my animal type is a dog. Okay, so that marked it as a dog. Now my animal is a dog. And the box is open. And we haven't found a match. And neither of those are a dog. What? It is most definitely a chicken. As is that. So let's look in our box types here. Oh. It flipped them all because I added one. Cat. This should be duck. This should be pig. This should be a sheep. That should be a dog. That should be a chicken. That should be a cow. And that should be a rabbit. Okay, interesting. And that's why it was matching the cat with anything, because the cat was set to none and our initial condition is set to none. Okay. So that solves one bizarre mystery. It was because I added none to the animal type enum. Alright, so that's our next mystery solved. Let's get this screen over so you can see what's going on. Okay. So if I tap this guy and then this guy, see, he closes up. But if I tap this guy and then this guy, they'll stay open. They still hide when you get close. And then if I tap this guy and then this guy, the first guy will close. Now, the reason for that is that what we need is we need a public float called close delay and a private float called close after. And when we start, we're just going to set close after equal to 0. And then where we're calling close right now, we want close after equals close delay. And then the start of our update if close after is greater than 0, close after minus equals time, whoops, time dot delta time. Now if close after is less than or equal to 0, then we want to close the open boxes. So, on our Matchbox controller, we'll set that to like 2 seconds. Good. Alright. So now you should see the second thing for 2 seconds before it disappears. Alright, pop that in. So we're going to open this guy. And we're going to open this guy. 2 seconds, disappear. Good. Open this guy. Open this guy. 2 seconds, disappear. Good. Open this guy. Open the guy next to him. And they should stay open. And we should probably have like confetti or something shoot up. And a noise. Right? Like we need to add like a marp noise for when they do it wrong and a bleep noise for when they do it right. Piggy, piggy. chicken, sheep, 2 seconds, close up. Good. All right, that's working pretty well so far. Now we need to shuffle them because they're always in the same place right now, and that's going to make the game pretty darn easy. So what's the easiest way to do that? We could shuffle them all at the start of the thing. Okay, so spawn match boxes ends here. So now let's type in public void shuffle boxes, and we're just going to do this really easily. So we're going to do a vector 3 box 1 position, and we're going to go for int I equals 0, I is less than, let's do 30 shuffles, I plus plus. That shouldn't take us too long. And then we're going to go box, so we're going to have a game object, box 1 equals random dot range. That's weird. I don't want system random, I want Unity Engine random. Oops. We're going to cast that as an integer, and we want it between 0 and boxes dot count. Oh, yeah, wait. Let's just type this B1 and B2, just to make it simple. So we're going to choose a random box 1. We're going to choose a second random box. And then box 1 position equals box 1 dot transform dot local position. And then for, actually let's make that box 2. Good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to say box 1 dot transform dot position equals, nope, that definitely should be equals box2 dot transform dot position, and box2 dot transform dot position equals box1 position, the one that we saved a moment ago. Okay, that should give us a little bit of randomized. Okay, so what's in this one? Cat? What's in this one? Oh! One of the key functions, or one of the key things in creating a function is to make sure that you use it. There we go. Whoa, why did that spawn up there? Oh man, they are all over the damn place. Oh. There we go. Again, make sure you're not using local position and position interchangeably, because they aren't the same thing. Sheep, pig, cat, chicken, dog, dog, hooray, I got one. Cow, pig, oh, I think pig was over here, wasn't he? Pig, pig, hooray, I got another one. Cat, cow. I think cow is over here somewhere. Duck, cow. Okay, so should be cow and cow. Duck and maybe duck? Nope, sheep. Who is in here? Sheep. Sheep. Good. Oh, careful, I'll tip my chair. Cat. Oh, cat was over here. Almost done. Bunny. Chicken, chicken. Nice. And on that note, I'm going to call it for the day.